What's up, guys? So if you've been following my channel for the last couple of months, you'll know that about 2 months ago I bought my sister a Pontiac Vibe for $800. So here's the Vibe I was talking about, and the reason I bring this up is because I've been the one mainly driving this Vibe around since my sister hasn't been driving much, but she's going to start driving a lot more soon, and I'm going to be sad when I don't have a little small economical car to drive around, because this thing gets 36 miles per gallon, about that if I hyper mile it, but I can get 36 miles per gallon with this on the highway, and around 32 in the towns and stuff. I really just been driving this car because it gets awesome gas mileage. I can fit all my tools in here, do my mobile mechanic service and whatnot just in this car. So anyway, that's why I made the decision. I wanted to buy myself a good fuel efficient car because I need one, since I drive like 100 miles a day, to be honest. Of course, trucks are still my favorite vehicle. They're so versatile and I need them to tow, but yeah.
Alright guys, well, we've been on the road for about an hour and a few minutes now. I'm excited to pick up the Cobalt. I'm going to try to get it for 900. We'll see if that works. It is getting pretty late at night, so I want to make a quick deal. I know I should look over it as much as I can, but we'll see. Worst case scenario, I sell it for break-even price. Anyway, I did some research. I think this Cobalt's supposed to get like 40 miles per gallon on the highway, which is crazy. But I hope it still gets that after 11 years of age. Anyway, I will catch up to you in a minute. I think we're in Hampton now. Look at this. This is pretty cool here. It's got like water and stuff. Vermont is landlocked, so this is just a Vermont guy being amazed at the ocean. And there's some ocean mist too. It's pretty cool. And there's no mountains. It's crazy. It's a pretty cool town here. The ocean town, I guess.
There's the water park.
Oh wow!
Go to the right.
In the video. Look at that water park over there, guys. You can't zoom in, I don't think. Oh, you can.
I went wide.
Look at that. Why would they have a water park near a beach? All right, guys. Well, I think we have arrived at the place.
Auburn Avenue.
So, let's see if we can find the car. All right, we're looking for the Cobalt now. Let's see where it is. Oh, there's the guy. You can pause it. I'll park over here. Well, guys, I'm sitting in the cockpit of my new 2009 Chevrolet Cobalt. Paid $1,000 for it. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to show you it tomorrow in the light because it's pretty dark out now. And somebody's shooting somebody up over there. We're in the ghetto. Anyway, I'll show you tomorrow when we get home. Well, guys, I'm almost home, and let me tell you, this is why I bought the Cobalt. That's my average miles per gallon for the whole drive home. Absolutely insane. New cars barely get that anymore. And also, not to mention, it drove great. It's a little bit loud on the interstates, but drove awesome. Alrighty, she made it home last night. As you may have heard in some of the scenes, it was a little loud on the highway, so I'm going to have to probably do the wheel bearings. My old Cobalt that I had 3 years ago also made the same noise on the highway. And it was... I think it was the wheel bearings, and I had a shop do the wheel bearings, and then after the shop did the wheel bearings, the noise was even louder than it was before. So I'll probably do the wheel bearings myself this time, and we'll try to make it a little quieter. It looks like an absolutely awesome car for the price, just $1,000. The guy was asking $1,300, and I offered him $1,000. He said no, but I'll do $1,100, and I said I'm going to stick with the $1,000, and we settled on that. The rust is not bad at all for New England. So this is a spot here. This is the worst of it. And then on my Cobalt, the rocker panels had rusted through. Luckily on this one, they have not gone through in any spot yet. They're just a little bit of surface rust. And these cars are pretty bad, pretty notorious for rocker panels rusting through. I'll show you the other side as well. Give you the whole walk around. So the back bumper, I don't know what this is from, but could use a lot of touch-up paint because that has definitely been bumped into a couple of times. And this rocker panel is a little better than the others, but the worst is always in this back corner here, and it's pretty clean. It looks pretty shiny too, so I'd imagine this was kept in a garage most of its life. Was, as you saw, it was in a garage, but there's no peeling of the clear coat.
Interior is super duper clean. In my Cobalt, we had spilled like coffee on the seats so many times it was really messy. This one's very clean. Little cheap interior. And yeah, there it is. So this has the 2.2, I believe, Ecotech engine, which is pretty damn reliable. Our old Cobalt made it to around 200,000 miles with really no issues at all. Original clutch and everything. This one has a aftermarket clutch in it, or not aftermarket, but it's not the original clutch anymore. He showed me the receipt. It was put in 4,000 miles ago. So the clutch feels awesome. Let's go ahead on into the interior. So these cars were super basic vehicles, bare bones and everything. So we got manual windows, manual lock, no cruise control, standard transmission, and nothing really fancy on this thing. See if it starts up real good. Fires right up. Radio works well. On my old Cobalt, all of these buttons had worn off because we'd pressed them so much. So this Cobalt's actually in better shape than my old one, and we sold the other one for $2,200 in probably worse shape than this one, which I got for $1,000. So pretty happy with this deal. And it's got 156,000 on the clock. Engine rust smooth as butter. There's a little bit more rust in the engine bay than I would have expected. I'm not sure why. Could have been the salty air because he was down in Hampton, which is at the beach. So, you know, maybe the salty air got in here. I'm not sure though. Newly inspected in New Hampshire. Unfortunately, I don't live in New Hampshire, but it should pass Vermont as well. All right, well, we're gonna try to take it for a spin now. Just gonna go around the loop so I can show you guys how it feels. Alright, we're hitting the dirt now. Suspension feels pretty good. He said, I have the receipts for this too, so I'm not just going off of what he said. But the tie rod was replaced, the front brakes were replaced, the clutch was done. All in the last around 4,000 miles. So that's pretty nice. I'm sure your guys' question right now is, how the hell did this guy get such a good working car that's inspected for just $1,000? And honestly, I'm pretty stoked about my luck right now too. I don't know how I got so lucky on this one. This one might even be a better deal than the Vibe, which I got for $800 with a new transmission. Now there is one issue with this car, actually two total issues, but the first is this blower fan doesn't work. So we're going to check that out, see if it's a fuse or whether I need to do some electrical stuff or the whole blower fan needs to be replaced. And the second issue is, of course, the wheel bearing, which gets pretty loud on the highway. Alrighty, so I'm going to do a quick, very quick acceleration test. Power than I expected, actually. I didn't want to go that fast on this road. So that was probably about maybe 3/4, 2/3 throttle, probably around 3/4 throttle. And it really got up and went. Well guys, what can I say? It's just an awesome little car at a great price. And I promise you that the Dodge Dakota video is coming soon, coming hopefully this weekend. I just have had zero time to get down to the warehouse and work on the truck due to the crisis that's going on and due to the fact that I'm working full-time as well as trying to make these YouTube videos. But the Dodge Dakota video is coming soon.